Hi everybody, this is the Baseball Hood, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion. Your host, so hi and welcome back to the Baseball Hood 2. Hopefully you like this video. Hit that subscribe button. So we're going to give you the power rankings again for the third time so far. And what's interesting about this is we've seen a change. This is according to CBS Sports. Before we get this video, like it and leave comments. Dodgers series loss to the Phillies has defending champions already out of the number one spot. A lot of change this week. So much for the unbeatable Dodgers, huh? Oh, we'll skip the preamble and we'll get to the teams. That's what you're here for. And my wonderful, scintillating personality. Number one on the list, the new list, the Philadelphia Phillies. What? There's obviously another major threat in the division. No, not the Marlins. The Phillies are already 6 games up on the Braves and now travel to Atlanta. The chance to put the Braves 9 games behind them. Now, right now, that would be awesome. That would be awesome if the Braves, the Phillies bury them. We'll never see them again. Do us a favor. Philadelphia Phillies should do a favor for all of us. Bury the Braves once and for all. And I would mention, they mentioned this after going 0-7. No team has gone to the postseason after, after the next year when they went 0-7 to start the season the following year. So they'd be breaking history. But you know what? They'll just hit the trash cans and stuff like that, and they'll figure it out. Number 2, the Los Angeles Dodgers. Okay. I doubt that's going to last long. Number 3, and they play in Washington, so they'll get back up there. Number 3 on this list, the Texas Rangers. They got off to a good start. They're 8-2. They got very good pitching. We know what kind of pitching they have. They get good young pitching. They get the pitching that they think they're going to get out of Jack Leiter and down the road Kumar Rocker. They're going to be tough. They're a very good young team. They got a good manager. They got a great manager. And they got a very good lineup. Very good professional veteran lineup. And they're going to win a lot of games. We saw that 2 years ago when they won the World Series. Number 4, surprisingly so, a team that jumped from out of nowhere, and that's the San Francisco Giants. They're number 4 in this list. Unbelievable. Well, how about that with Sunday's walk-up, and it was a Wilmer Flores special walk-up, but he didn't hit a home run. He hit just a single, little single to beat Seattle. So that is interesting. That's good to see, because you don't want to see the Dodgers' ancient enemy getting left off, left in the dust. It's only good out there if they're good. And they were good for a long time before the Dodgers had won anything. They dominated over the previous decade. There was no reason for them not to be in good shape there and be competing with the Dodgers. Number 5, the Padres. It was a rough weekend in Chicago overall, but they battled back to win on Sunday. Yes, they bounced back on Sunday, and at the end of the day, 8-2 to start the season. They've had a good start. The New York Yankees at number 6. Now they lost today to the Tigers. Carlos Rodon. I mean, he didn't look like he was all too chipper on the mound, especially during a snowstorm to start that game. A horse face. I mean, Aaron Judge went 0-for-4 on Sunday, dropping his slugging percentage all the way down to a paltry .892. What's the matter with this guy? Don't worry, it'll be 192 when we get to October. Number 7, the New York Mets. Yes, the Mets have come up 4 spots on this list. 4 spots on this list, folks. Francisco Lindor hasn't done anything. Juan Soto's capable of better. Mark Vientos is completely lost, and the Mets are 6-3. I say it's pretty encouraging overall, but their pitching's been really good. They've got pitching. They got the lowest ERA in Major League Baseball. And they got the best pitching staff right in the lowest ERA for bullpen, for starters, and overall. And that's a good way to win. Number 8, the Boston Red Sox. After a 4-game losing streak, they've come alive. Now, after that, Rafael Devers started 0-for-19. He's 10-for-19. So anyone writing him off doesn't know what they're talking about, quite frankly, folks. But it doesn't surprise your host. Number 9, the Cubs. 5-game winning streak as bookended by 2 games by 2 games, where the Cubs blew a 4-run lead. There's a lot to like here, especially the boost Kyle Tucker gives the offense. He's leading baseball and everything. He is leading baseball and everything, folks. Everything. Home runs, RBIs, getting on base, kissing babies, saying hello, shaking hands. I mean, basically everything. Everything. Next up, the Tigers. Tigers weathered a very tough road trip to start the season and took care of business. And they won again today in the snow against the Yankees. They did something smart. They're going to play day games. Number 11, the Astros. All systems go for the Hunter Brown breakout season. Number 12, even if that's the Diamondbacks, even if a few of them might be past their primes, Diamondbacks started pitching. Shouldn't be a huge weakness, and in fact should well end up one of their strengths. So far, their ERA as starters is 5.96. Number 13, the Brewers. They were 0-4. They were 0-4, folks, in March, and are 5-1 in April so far. The Brewers don't do March. That's all. Here's the thing about the Brewers. They're going to be good. They just had a really bad start. They just got mauled by the Yankees. Number 14, the Royals. The Lucas Erceg and Carlos Estevez combo at the end of the games can be lethal, while Hunter Harvey has been just lights out. We'll hold off on comparisons to the HIDH law firm, so ridiculous. Whatever. This guy thinks he's funny, this writer. He's got to entertain himself. Number 15, the very disappointing Orioles. Number 16, and they look bad. To your host, they look like the last place team. This is the Blue Jays. I know they signed Vladimir Guerrero. Thank God. I don't have to hear about him the next 6 months, next 7 months, 8 months. Thank God they signed him. When I'm sick, I didn't want to do videos on him. And I have to pretend I wanted him on the Mets. Number 16, the Blue Jays. A lot of teams that weren't in on Jeff Hoffman should have been. Going on the Blue Jays or whatever. Number 17, the Angels. Logan O'Hop has homered in 4 straight games. The Angels have won 6 of 8 since the opening day debacle. The rest of the whole season debacle. Just wait and see. The Cardinals at number 18. They've now lost 4 of 5 since that excellent first weekend, and Sunday in particular was a total bloodbath, starting with Ryan Helsley's rare meltdown. Okay. Number 19, the Guardians. The 3-6 road trip certainly isn't ideal, but the Guardians are the only team to have not played a home games yet. Well, they always play well at home, but they're just not, they're not a team that is going to go far in postseason. That's for sure. I mean, we know that. Number 20, the Twins. It's now 2-1 against the White Sox, and 1-5 otherwise. That's 3-6. Well, I would mention they did collapse last year. Number 21, the Mariners. They went 3-4 at home and then got swept on 2 walk-offs in San Francisco. This thing about the Mariners again. Good pitching, can't hit. They didn't do nothing to really support that team. Number 22, the Rays. It's bound to happen a lot in the early going, but the Rays are difficult to assess right now. They're homeless. One series without sweeping over 2 bad teams and lost a series in a row to what looks like a great team. And those 3 losses to the Rangers weren't blowouts either. They were competitive. The Rays are always going to be good. I'm surprised they're so low on this list. Number 23, may they go to last. The Atlanta Braves. Let them keep losing. F them and the horse they rode in on. And Chipper Jones and Bobby Cox and all the rest. Tom Glavine in particular. Number 24, the Marlins. Well, they got Alcantara pretty much. Not a lot after that. They're plucky. Number 25, the Nationals. Rough start for Dylan Cruz. But he had a good game in the Nats win Sunday. Maybe that propels him. He's had a terrible start. And to compare him against Paul Skeens is total difference in terms of where the teams are at. You got a team that's run really well in the Nationals. So they got a great general manager. And then it's the Pirates with a bad owner. At number 26, the Philadelphia, Kansas City, here we come, Oakland, Sacramento, Las Vegas Athletics. And number 26. They're 4-3 so far. Why are they so low on this list? And they dropped. Number 27. Kind of a disappointment at this point. Is the Cincinnati Reds. The offense has been a cause of concern. I think that they'll pick up. Once Ellie De La Cruz picks up and the weather gets warmer, he's going to pick it up. Number 28, the Pirates. Aside from Paul Skeens, has been great. The great Andrew McCutcheon is hitting 316. And the last two teams, and the teams picking up the rear, dragging everybody down. Worst team in the National League is number 29, the Rockies. And the White Sox at number 30. I would mention the White Sox have won 2 games so far. Good for them. 30 to go. 30 more wins to go. The White Sox are on a pace to go 36 and 126. I think they'll win 50 games. That's my prediction. I think you can't lose as many games as I lost last year or more. Can't do that. They seem to have a little more energy to them this year. But who knows? Well, thank you for watching this video. And, of course, please subscribe to Baseball Head 2, and I'll see you later.